how does that manifest when you're an adult? So how would I know? Because, I can relate to some of these, and I'm wondering how that would then manifest in my relationships or my life as an adult outside of the obvious mental health, situations.
So an avoidant attachment disorder would be someone who can't form meaningful and deep connections, can't commit, has difficulty committing, has difficulty trusting in the intimacy and the depth of intimacy in a relationship. An ambivalent attachment disorder would be someone who's highly, highly anxious, someone who clings to you, calls you, maybe a woman you've dated in the past who called you 5 times a day to check on you and was worried that you'd be the little fish that swam away, and suffocate. They suffocate the people they love because they're afraid to let go. Disorganized attachment, borderline personality disorders, they tend to be very emotionally volatile. There's a lot of anger there, and there's a lot of self-harming behavior there.
Do they end up attracting a certain attachment style? So if I'm an avoidant, do I then end up attracting avoidance, or is there any research on that, on how we then date? I'm guessing secures go for secures.
Yeah, secures. Well, if you're healthy, you're attracted to reciprocally healthy relationships, and you trust your environment, so you trust in loving relationships. And avoidants sometimes are attracted to avoidant people because there's no conflict there. So in other words, someone who can't commit with someone also who can't commit. That can break down those at some point. So remember that these are pathological defenses. So, we use the word defense because it means to protect one, right? And defenses help us until they no longer help us. And so we say attachment disorders are pathological defenses, meaning they don't usually last a lifetime. They break down at some point. And so you might be with another avoidant attachment disordered person, but at some point, one of you breaks down and then realizes that you need the other. And then, then you're in a relationship with someone who can't give back. So, yeah, as we say, like levels of water meet.